Elara bounced into the gleaming lobby of Innovision, her heart thrumming with excitement. Today was her first day as a junior accountant. A dream come true. She couldn't wait to dive into spreadsheets and make a real difference. Her office was a cozy nook filled with diagrams and data. Elara spent her first few weeks learning the ropes, carefully checking numbers and organizing files. Everything seemed perfect, just as she'd imagined. One afternoon, while cross-referencing a large project budget, Elara noticed a small, peculiar entry. It was just a tiny blip, easily missed, but something about it felt off. She double-checked, then triple-checked. She mumbled. That can't be right. She tried to rationalize it, thinking it was just a new system or her own inexperience. But the more she looked, the more the numbers seemed to dance out of line. Over the next few days, those small blips turned into bigger ones. Entire sections of revenue seemed to vanish, only to reappear in obscure, unrelated accounts. It was like a magic trick, but not the fun kind. Elara knew she couldn't ignore it any longer. This wasn't a mistake. It was a pattern, a very worrying pattern. She needed to talk to someone she could trust. She decided to confide in Mr. Silas, a kind and experienced senior accountant who always had a wise word. He listened patiently as Elara explained everything, her voice hushed and worried. Mr. Silas looked at her with concern. "This is serious, Elara," he said softly. "Very serious. We need to be careful. Gather all the evidence you can, quietly." For weeks, Elara worked in secret, meticulously documenting every suspicious transaction, every hidden account. It was terrifying. Every shadow seemed to hold a secret, every whisper a threat. Miss Thorne, the charismatic CEO, often walked the halls, her smile bright, her words encouraging. But Elara now saw a different side, a calculating glint in her eyes that sent shivers down her spine. The fear grew, but so did Elara's resolve. She knew that exposing the truth meant risking her career, her reputation, everything she had worked for. But what was the cost of silence? Finally, with a deep breath and Mr. Silas's quiet support, Elara walked into the ethics committee meeting, a thick folder of evidence clutched in her trembling hands. The truth had to come out. It was a long, difficult process. There were investigations, questions, and moments when Elara felt completely alone. But she held firm, knowing she had done the right thing. In the end, Innovision was made right, and Elara, though changed, found a new kind of strength. She learned that true courage isn't about being fearless, but about doing what's right, even when you're afraid.